Everybody, welcome to the PTA mega marathon episode. Now, what this is basically, you know how people, when you go to a funeral and you just think like, wow, imagine if the person got to see all of these people showing up for them and they weren't dead. I'm doing a version of that in this podcast. Now, it remains to be seen. I'm not 1,000% sure where it's over. And I'm going to tell you why. Because unfortunately, this thing is like, this show is, I'll tell you guys, I'm just going to be completely transparent and honest in all my affairs in regards to this show. Here's why I always talk about shutting the show down. It's because it bothers me that I can't give it the attention that it would need to thrive properly. I cannot water the plant that is PTA the way it needs to be watered. And no one can do it in the way it needs to be done, except for me, because I'm very particular about what I want, what I need. Jason is very helpful. He offers his ideas and insight all the time, and it's not always aligned with what I see for the show. The Jason Show is a whole different show, and that has nothing to do with PTA. That's a whole different animal, and together we make the Powerful Truth Angel Show. But if I do come back, I've been on a bit of a hiatus, and that was nice. I had a break. It's really nice to have a break. It's been 3 years of like nonstop podcasting. I mean, I'm being dramatic. It's not nonstop, but it's pretty consistent podcasting for 3 years straight.
It's about 5 years.
Okay, 5 years. 5 years of podcasting with no actual thought put into it and no return coming out of it, except for we make a little bit of money. I pay Jason and keep the lights on. There's a little bit of money in the kitty, but nothing serious. Nothing to dictate. Nothing that warrants the respect of anything. And sorry, it warrants respect. What I'm saying is this: long story short, short story long. Hold on, that's our first guest. First guest is coming on. You guys know him, you love him, you hate him, you go wild in the comments, you disparage the man, you don't like what he does socially on the media. I love him. He's a great guy. We're gonna have dinner soon. We're gonna talk about that on the show. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This is an alive, waking funeral show for the pod, which may or may not be done. The problem I have is that every fucking time I talk to people about this show, the overwhelming response is like, I love it, it's hilarious, and I want to keep watching it. And my response is like, it's a pain in the ass, and I cannot honor it the way I should honor it, and I can't put the time into it I would like to. But maybe I need to man up and find the time. Maybe I need to cut one of my other extracurricular activities, extreme gardening, snail farming, all the other things I do. Which I have many hobbies, and maybe if I clip one of those hobbies, I could pay more attention to this amazing show. Or maybe not. Maybe I go fuck myself. Who cares? It's all. I've been saying this for 5 years, like that. It's all kind of like now. It's really everything is actually ending now. Like we are. This is the final chapter of like America, maybe Earth. So let's have some fun, right? Just go ahead and listen. Go have that pizza that you're worried about. Have the carbs. Fuck your neighbor. Cheat on your wife. Stiff your landlord. Don't pay your credit cards. Punch that guy, be nice to that other person you should have been nice to, forgive everybody. It's time to set all your affairs straight and do everything you ever wanted to do. And is this podcast everything I ever wanted to do? No, it's something that I started with Maddie, and it's been fun, and it has a life of its own. Like many things that I started as a hobby, it's turned into this thing that's now it's metastasized into this fucking beast that I have to feed. I don't have to though. I fucking killed it this year. We haven't podcasted in weeks, right, Jason? It's been a minute. I've been on a deep hiatus, but today we're going to go for like 6 hours straight, 5 hours straight. However long I can go, I'm going to go. We're going to have a multitude of guests. We're playing the greatest hits. The PTA greatest hits are all going to be here. And again, this could be a waking funeral. Am I going to eat on the show again? Yes. Is it a bit? No, because I don't have. We're gonna turn the cameras off so I can eat lunch. No, fuck it. I'm gonna eat through the show. I made some steak. Juliano Hodges is here. We've been having a conversation about tinned fish. We're gonna continue that. We're gonna continue that conversation on the air. And with all that being said, is that a good preamble, Jason? Do you think I've summed it up?
That's great.
Podcast, and we're podcasting.
Cat's coming in hot with and before I do this, yesterday I just want to say a shout out. Top of the show, Pat Tor, longtime friend of mine. I've known Pat for over 30 years, and I'm only 36. So I've known him for a very long time. Over 30 years I've known him. Have a fucking bagel and some schmear if you want, Juliano. You gonna carb out? Let's fuck around and carve out. We got Uncle Paulie's coming by. Shout out Yeasty Boys Bagels, number one. Let's shout out. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on. Look at this fucking Yeasty Boys pulled up. The local bagel truck, humble beginnings. Now he's got a massive business from what I gather, from what it looks like. He's got his own branding, great branding. Look at the size of these fucking bagels. Now I don't want to touch everyone's bagels. Look how big this bagel is. It's big. It's fluffy. I had one. It was delicious. But I'm not a goddamn bagel critic. Every bagel to me is good. So no offense. I'll eat a bagel out of a vending machine and I think it's great because I don't eat enough bread. But I will say these bagels are fucking good. Like look at the texture. Should I break one apart on camera?
Do it.
I don't want to touch again. I don't want to put my hands on these bagels, but like look at this. These are some homemade bagels. I'm gonna tell you his method. He has a pipeline. Look at it. Look how soft they are. He's got a pipeline. It goes to New York for water. Okay. Now, everyone knows that the best bagels are made with New York water. The pipeline goes to New York. Now, his thing is, the pipeline comes from New York with the water. Now, what he does is that he repipelines it back to New York. Okay. And then it comes back one more. And then by that time, it's actually LA water imported from New York. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it starts off with New York water. Nice bagel. It starts off as New York water, comes to LA. It lives here for a couple months, and he sends it to New York so he can then pipe it from New York back to LA. It's actually LA bagel water that makes these bagels so fluffy and soft. This is full of like filler, Botox, makeup, old Skims garments, filler, yoga mats, everything. No, I'm kidding. Listen, these bagels are delicious. Kat fucking loves them. Also, Kat told me that right out the gate, before the fire trucks got there, the Yeasty Boys bagel trucks were out there on the front lines with the fire. So shout out to those boys. Appreciate you. Thank you for pulling up. Fucking good. Listen, I love fucking bread. I love it. I love bread. I'll eat this whole fucking bag of bagels. I don't even blink. It's the kind of person I am. Shout out to the people at Yeasty Boys Bagels. Juliano's making a nice little concoction. What are you going to put some lox on there? Some onions? Are you a lox guy?
Yeah.
He's a lox guy.
A little bit of dill.
A little dill. Otherwise, listen, what's been going on? I went to Paris for a week. Oh, I got sidewayed again by Extreme ADD. Shout out Pat Tor, old friend of mine. Found a brand called Ruka. Started in his garage, turned into a multi-million-dollar monster. And he's moved on to another brand called Tenore. Same guy, same ethos, whole new fucking perspective. I gotta say that, Pat's been a longtime friend. Pat's been an advocate for everything that I've done, and Pat has supported the fuck out of me in my ventures. Pat used to fly the Born and Raised crew out to Hawaii in the early years. We go down to Ruka Aloha, North Shore. I hang out with the boys. He turned me on to the ice bath sauna shit that I've learned about through his buddy Brian McKenzie, the breathing, all this shit. Anyways, Pat has actually been influential in changing my lifestyle for the better as far as wellness and things go. And I've learned a lot of things from him and his people. He's a fucking wizard. And he's a very unique individual. I would dare say he's a savant. So shout out Pat. Love that dude. We went down there yesterday. We checked out the new compound. We got in the hyperbaric chamber. We did the red light therapy. I got into some very special pod. I don't even know what it was. It was shaped like an egg. And that's why I'm so fired up today. And that's why I'm ready to absolutely demolish this 5-hour podcast marathon. And I don't want to chew up Juliano's time. So wherever you're at listening to this, we did a study. 60% of people are taking a shit. 20% of people are in the shower. 20% are in the car. 10% are in bed with their lover. 5% are at a McDonald's about to kill themselves. And for all the people out there listening, I want to say to you, as your friend because I also have friends that live in my phone that I've never met. As your parasocial friend, I love you and I wish you only the most beautiful blessings for your life and your family. And I think that we can't all win, but I'd say some of you are going to win really big, and some of you aren't, and that's life. Life is fun. Life is painful. Life is long. And to the woman in Paris who is deeply in a parasocial relationship with me, sent me a video asking me out to breakfast. I would say I just saw the video today. I didn't see it when it was out there, and I would definitely have gotten breakfast with you. But you have to also keep in mind that like maybe the guy that you're seeing here is not the guy that you would have breakfast with. I could be an animal, even though I'm a lovely person. I'm a great guy. I'm just a nice guy. Anyways, that's enough. I'm digging the hole deeper and deeper. Juliano, anytime you're ready to come on, just pop your little sweet head in here. The curls are popping, of course. He got the perm just in time. 5 o'clock shadow, Pixar face. The Samoan boba chef from Italy. Big fucking Juliano. My guy. Oh, Kat, thank you so much. Thank you. How you doing, man?
Howdy, nerds. I'm doing good, bro. Actually,
Yeah?
I brought, as discussed the previous night, sardines.
A man of his word, and I also got some sardines because I was worried that you weren't going to be. We're so sardined up right now.
No, I got that shit on me.
Okay, here's my history of sardines. Holy shit. You're not fucking around. We have seven tins.
This is canned trout, and I thought that was so weird.
Hell no.
Yeah,
No.
but I still got it.
No.
You got to try it.
Okay. Here's my relationship with sardines. My whole life, everyone's been saying that you should eat them. They're packed with omega-3s. They're full of protein. Bodybuilders eat them, et cetera, et cetera. When I was in Paris not this last time, but the time before, I went to this place, the name of which I cannot remember, and I'm not gatekeeping. And I had fresh sardines, and it was just a fish in a little olive oil and lemon, and it was so fucking delicious.
Really?
Yes, and I've always wanted to have that exact dish, but been scared to have this one because I feel like it's not going to hold up to the fresh sardines I had in Paris.
I'm not going to front. Those kind of suck.
These which ones?
All of them.
The tin sardines are terrible.
They're all pretty gross, yeah.
But we're going to have some.
No, we're going to go for it.
Listen, you're talking to a man that drinks raw eggs, so why can't I have a fish out of
I
a
know.
tin?
I'm
You know what I mean?
the one who will casually drink bone broth and
I've shot down bone broth in the morning in
I
a
love
rush.
it.
It's
Yeah.
great.
good for
It's
the
just fuel.
stomach.
It's fuel, right? We're just trying to keep
Exactly.
the engine to the sex machine that you are running. Finally tuned.
And level it up a little bit too.
Yeah, you got to change your own oil once in a while. And that's
Of course.
par for the course. Thank you, Kat, for the matcha with a shot.
Also, thank you for this bagel. I just absolutely dogged this thing.
Yeah, how is that? Did you like my whole Yeasty Boys plug? I just
No, it
did.
was insane. That was so good.
Crushed it.
That was so good.
I exposed the pipeline, but I think that everyone needs to know that they invented the actual. Like a lot of people do have the pipeline from New York to LA with the water. It goes actually through the center of the earth and pops up in certain people's kitchens. But the Yeasty Boys one is interesting because it boomerangs. Anyways,
Yeah, super present. Yeah, and actually, I just recently learned about why the water is so nice in New York because of upstate New York and all that water or all that snow that will fall will then wash through and get so mineral rich through all the creeks that it goes. No, it's insane. It's all downhill. Like it will snow up in upstate New York, and all that water will rinse through all the rocks and creeks, and it'll be so mineral rich by the time that they get to New York that they only actually have to filtrate it once. They don't even have a central filtration system. It's literally just filtered.
it's
once.
funny to think that actually I don't really think about where our water comes from, and it has to come from somewhere. It just doesn't live, so like it does actually have to come from like precipitation and snow and shit.
Yeah, no.
But I don't think I just assume the water is like it exists.
Yeah, it just
we have a
exists.
giant barrel of it somewhere in America, and we just
Yeah,
pull.
just like some giant pool we pull
Yeah,
from.
no.
It's even crazy to think that water is just older than us. It's like a weird thought I keep having. Like every time I'm drinking, I'm like, this is probably like millions of years old. But
Yeah,
it's
do you
so
remember
good.
when Ludacris drank the glacier water?
That shit
months
looked
ago?
fire?
Yeah, but I guess apparently it can kill you. It's full of bizarre antique parasites that will murder your whole body.
Antique parasites.
What else has been going on with you? What's been happening? Tell me. Before we get into the sardine
Facts.
situation. What's been happening in your life? How's Sydney?
She's doing great.
Fantastic. How's
You know,
her?
we,
She's doing some music stuff. I saw
Yeah, no,
something.
she's incredible.
She's incredible.
No, she is. Like her, she is in a band called The Grays with her siblings, and
Yeah.
they're about to just be banging out a bunch of records. They have like 5 smash songs right now that they're trying to like do like the final little touches on. So doing that, we moved in together. That's nice. You
Okay.
know, we have the same room now.
Oh.
We took the master at our spot. Yeah, it's
you
very.
guys used to be roommates, right?
Yeah. And so we,
You lived in the you moved in the same. You're like, do you want to move in with me? You're like, yeah, move into my room.
yeah, no, exactly. Honestly, we took the master, and it's honestly amazing. I've never had my own bathroom, so that's a huge luxury.
Got the master bedroom.
Yeah, it's nice.
You can't say master bedroom anymore, right? Well, no, maybe you can now.
I
Things
think
have
you
switched
can,
back.
yeah.
You can. Yeah.
You can.
And you have the special LED light bulbs in the house.
Yes, we do.
Which I always
everything is done by Alexa. You can be like, Alexa, turn corner red. And
Yeah.
there's like so many lights, and we try to illuminate the entire place without having to turn on the lights.
I need
on
to get you as a mood lighting expert.
You already know.
I need you to, and I know that that I'm I'm a candle person. I like to set a tone.
Oh, I love that.
I like things to be just, and it's not. I'm not trying to be like. I just like when shit's cozy.
Oh, I love
And I like
that
in a
shit.
nice soft light, and it's just having a nice little environment.
Some
for
warm
you and
lighting,
your friends.
some jazz,
Yeah,
some jazz,
fireplace. If you have one,
some dope bitch, some fresh neck.
exactly, fresh neck. That's what we're all after here. But I have to have you as an advanced lighting tech. I need you to come by and check out the spot. I need to get your 2 cents, because I need to know, like, I do know that I need to work on my overhead lighting situation. I have overhead recessed lights, and it's not good. People
suck.
complain. People come over and go, "Dude, don't you know?"
Yeah, can you turn off these fucking
Overhead
interrogation
lights, yeah. People don't want the overhead lighting.
Yeah, no, it
And by
sucks.
people, I mean
Most guests, shorties.
yes, women do not like overhead lighting.
Yeah, they don't.
I've learned.
No.
Yeah.
But if you dim them a touch,
Yeah,
change them a little color.
They can be dimmed.
Different ambiance.
They can be
That's
dimmed.
where it comes into play.
but maybe I need to get these like cyber light bulbs, and be able to be like, "Hey, make the living room purple." You know what I mean?
no, I do that all the time. I do that
We're
every night.
listening to Darling Nikki. I want everything to go purple right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, literally, I say this when I get home. I go, we actually don't do Alexa anymore. We go, computer, turn living room scarlet.
Why are people switching to saying computer?
Just because when you talk about Alexa, she'll like wake up, and it sucks. You can't mention Alexa without it being awakened, and it just gets annoying. So
Yeah.
we changed it to computer.
When I was at Pat's house yesterday, when you go into his bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as you go in, the toilet comes alive and the seat raises up.
Oh, like Japanese toilet.
Yeah, and but fully autonomous. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm just here to wash my hands. I'm just changing to my bathing suit. Like, just relax. And the lid goes up and it shuts down, and then I move around. It goes back up. It's like, please pee in.
use me.
Yeah, use me.
You walk in the toilet,
Fill me
starts
up.
licking its lips like,
Yeah, the
What's
toilet
up,
can't
nigga?
wait. It's all, fill me up.
Sit on me, nigga.
So lighting. Where was I going to go with this lighting situation? I just totally segued.
We're just doing random catch-ups.
We're doing random catch-ups. Oh, here's what I wanted to talk to you about. Do you know the song "Darling Nikki" by Prince?
I couldn't sing it.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we can play it. We can't, right? YouTube. Basically, it's about a woman named Darling Nikki. And what Prince says is that he met her in a hotel lobby masturbating to a magazine. It's a very horny song. And you have to understand, like, as a kid, I was around when it came out in the 80s. I was a child in the 80s. And I remember very profound moments in my development when I'd hear these things and just be like, what? Like, it really like it really like I was like,
It woke something up.
it woke something up in me. And in the same way that there's a an even older song by LL Cool J called "Dear Yvette."
I do know that.
You know "Dear Yvette"?
Yeah, my
You
mom
don't.
loves LL Cool J.
You don't know that song.
Yeah, no, I do know that song.
And that song too, I was like, I didn't even have a concept of like fucking or fucking a lot of people, anything. And it's just talking about this woman, Dear Yvette, and Yvette is just fucking everybody.
Everyone.
And I'm just like, and my little brain was just like, what? Like, I knew, like, you know how you attach, like, your brain knows, like, It didn't know what, but I knew something. I knew I wanted to be involved in some way with Yvette. I knew I wanted to meet her.
You didn't know what was going on, but you kind of wanted to fuck
Sounded
around
like a
and
lot of
find
fun.
out. Yeah, no,
She
I feel
sounded
that.
cool. And same with Darling Nikki. That was a classic Prince banger.
It's funny when you like are like a kid, and you start having like those random thoughts where you're just like, wait, why do I?
Do we
like,
always?
No, I
this is
think
always,
like,
did we always get into child sexuality? On
no,
the
it's
show?
weird. Like I remember being a kid watching Family Guy and be like, wait, why do I want to fuck Lois Griffin? I'm 9. Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Weird.
it's fucked up. You know, and I blame media and cartoons and Prince
100%.
for everyone's horniness. And you know what's interesting? Horniness is coming back. I've heard. And no, it has.
This is making a comeback.
I just saw this report. Everyone was
It's like it never left.
Everyone, no, a lot of people were unhorny for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, people in your generation, Cat's generation, were like over it. They're just like, I would listen.
I feel like my generation fucks.
No, dude, no.
I feel like we be fucking.
A lot of you people don't want to, and I think I blame the men. But there were some girls that I was friends with in the past 2 years who were in that age group. Only a couple that I was friends with, and I would talk to them about their lives, and they would, and specifically my one friend was like, she's like, the guys my age don't want to fuck. What am I doing?
That's malarkey.
I should not talk about this. Is
No,
bad,
Shorty
right?
never met me then. I would have blew her dumb ass out.
He would have blew her fucking back
Yeah, I
up
would've blew
on
her
site.
back up.
You would have mentally blown her. You would have looked
No
at her.
facts, I would've looked at
and
her
her
and-
pants would have melted off. You would have looked at her and her face would have caught on fire. No, I remember her telling me this, and I was like, really, I come from a generation of like, we built the Brooklyn Bridge. We invented the Fast and Furious. We are the generation of testosterone and biceps. You know what I mean? So
Generation of
fucking is mandatory.
mental health.
Yeah, fuck mental health.
Let me just thug it through.
Thug-
and then
just push through it.
Push all that bullshit
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Just fuck your way through everything.
Yeah.
is my no.
I feel like that's far more healthy than
Everyone has their coping mechanisms. You know what I mean? We all have. Everyone has their. We all listen. We're all just trying to stumble our way through this crazy
we
thing
call
called life.
Yes, indeed.
God, if I could only play Prince at that moment.
That would have been hard.
Dearly beloved,
That
you're
would've been
gathered here
crazy.
today. Life's crazy. You know, life is
is
wild. Cat's slogan is "Life is easy." I say life is messy.
think life is easy?
Sometimes both. Life's easy for Cat. She
Yeah,
got it all
life's easy
figured
when
out.
you're a pretty girl with blue eyes.
True. Let's get into this. I'm gonna.
My breath is about to fucking kick, and that mic is about to sting.
Oh, I didn't think about this. This is bad for the breath, huh?
I would say so. Yeah. Do you have a toothbrush on deck or no?
I don't have a toothbrush, but I am gonna
Gum?
need some. I'm gonna need some like mints or something, Cat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna need
The
to
liquor
pressure
store.
wash your mouth after you're
I'm gonna need like. Yeah, right down the stairs. We're moving, by the way. We're moving this office.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Really?
we're leaving. Just so you know, like this is over. Next week we won't be here. We're in.
Why do I feel like everything's like just changing and it's
Okay, so sardines.
yes.
Okay, I will need a Mountain Valley sparkling water and some sort of like breath stabilizer. I might have something in my car even. You know, I'm serious. I'm very particular about. I don't ever want to have bad breath.
Neither
I'm
do I.
constantly aware of
huge
it.
on it. I'm huge on
You know
it.
what I do?
I like obsessively brush my teeth and
talked about
floss.
this.
Yeah, exactly.
I have these things. I got these at the health food store because I used to eat those Listerine breast strips, and my doctor said to stop eating them.
What are
These
those?
are called Interfresh, and they're all natural, and they have like parsley and oregano, and I call them gremlin eggs. And you take a couple of these, right? You take 2 or 3 of these, and it goes down to the base of your
Your gut biome.
gut biome, and it releases like this like fresh like parsley smell.
No
So
fucking
it starts
way.
at the root. Now it doesn't fix your mouth. It's not going to fix the fucking sardine taste in our mouth.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a weird collaboration.
It's going to be a weird collaboration, yeah. I'm not going to have the trout fillet. You're
not gonna have the trout
I don't
fillet?
think I'm going to start with the
go for it.
sardines. I'm going to start with the sardines in olive oil.
None of these have additives. Okay, so we're safe.
This guy doesn't have additives either. Should we pop open 2 tins? Do you want to get the camera? Do you want to bring an overhead shot of this, Jason, or I don't know. I might want to see what's happening. This fishy situation. Olive oil with smoke flavor. What is smoke flavor?
I don't know.
And then what's the difference between wild caught and grilled? Yo, what's up?
What up, gangs?
No. Come on in, man. Come on in. The more the merrier. Yeah, no, you can just chill here on the couch, have a bagel. Blazzy, we're about to eat some sardines. You ever had a sardine, Blazzy?
I got a funny story for my first and only sardine I ever had.
Because this is my first tin sardine. How are you?
How you doing, gang?
This is my
What's up?
first. This is my first
What's up,
canned
Jay?
sardine ever. I've had one sardine in Paris, but it was fresh. But I've never had a sardine out of a tin. I'm gonna
Can
break.
I say something out the microphone?
Come on, yeah, hop on.
Run
You know
that
what?
shit, boy.
Bring him in. Just,
No,
come,
that's
on.
fine.
Just come
What's
on the
up,
show,
bro?
Blazzy.
Sorry, what's
Blazzy
good,
is
bro? How you
Juliano.
doing?
Juliano Blazzy.
Blazzy, bro. Good to meet you. The
Likewise.
homie actually said good, cool things about you. He's
Dead
like,
ass?
Yeah, it's the next guest right here, or something like that, something along those lines. But
Who did?
you did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck with Juliano.
That's nice. It's nice to hear. Thanks.
The funny story about sardines is when I was working at Chinatown Market for the first time, it was like the first week, right?
Yeah.
Fresh, like 6 months from working at a like LAX job.
At
These
an
fools
LAX
are-
job doing what?
courier, bro. I was like picking up boxes
Damn.
for 2 years.
Crazy.
Yeah. I don't mean to get all deep and
No,
do that
no.
one,
Get
but
deep. Get deep.
Yeah, take it there,
too
bro.
early
Yeah.
for that.
You're probably getting yoked doing that shit.
Yeah. Oh, what? I mean, that'd be
Moving
just around
weight
a bunch of
all day.
old heads, but pretty much like 6 months later, found myself at Chinatown Market, and they're ordering pizza. They're like, you want a slice of pizza? And I'm a new guy, so I'm like, you try to get involved in the game
Yeah.
as possible. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, let me get a slice. And I fucking I think sardines on it or anchovies, one of the two. So maybe I haven't had
Anchovies.
sardines.
Anchovies.
And bro, it was one of the. I was like, I'm not for
that's nasty
Italian
as fuck.
fools. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know how to like talk to people in like those like
You
those
didn't want- you-
rooms yet. Like
You didn't want to bitch out.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
anchovy
Like,
pizza.
that's what y'all brought. Who brought it? Pat? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to get it on
They're
people.
like,
Be polite and just eat the shit. You
They're
know?
like, give the
Thug it
new
out.
guy the anchovies.
It was the nastiest slice of pizza ever. I don't know who you're a demon. You still rocking a mohawk
No,
if
that's
you
a
eating
funky
anchovies
ass-
pizza.
But you ever have a Caesar salad? There's anchovies in that.
Anchovies even Caesar salad?
I
Yeah.
do get upset when they have that.
What?
I'm not into that, but I do love a good. Yeah, let's fucking whip them out.
Oh man,
That looks like straight out of Costco or something like that.
dude, I don't.
Just that Trader Joe's sardines.
My fault.
You hella don't want to do this.
I
I don't even know if I want to do it.
I don't want to do this, but I said I would do this.
Why?
We just
Why'd
said we
you
would do
say
this
you were
last
gonna
night.
do this?
We were talking about how we were trying to get into it because, like, the
it's supposed
health
to be-
benefits of eating sardines is crazy. You know,
Really?
fatty acids. There's like good vitamins and minerals. Blah blah blah. It's like a superfood. You know what I'm saying? So,
Are you facing them throughout the day, kind of like
I
a
don't-
geek bar, or are you just hitting it? In
honestly,
the morning?
bro, like I just have them at the crib and I just kind of thug it out. You know,
Yeah?
I'm just like I'm doing this for my health. I'm doing this for my health, and I just gangster
You know,
to it. You know,
I got my bullshit routine in the morning where I have my sea moss, but like
I got the CMOS. I make my own too.
if I were to do sardines, I feel like I would have to like. There's like this like saying they have in like the sales game where it's like you gotta eat the frog or something like that, but before you kiss the prince. I don't know.
You gotta eat the frog before you kiss the prince.
Kiss the princess. Yeah,
They say that in Mad Men.
oh, for real.
No, I'm kidding. I've never heard that in my life. You gotta eat the frog before you
Kiss the
prince.
Yeah, so-
You gotta kiss some frogs. Yeah, thank you, Jason.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
kiss. You gotta
You gotta
You gotta
kiss a
kiss
few
some
frogs.
frogs
Yeah.
before you kiss a princess.
And that's how I see the whole sea moss and just like the vitamin portion of my morning was still very
Bro,
much
I
good.
do the same thing. I'll literally just get a whole spoonful of sea moss and I'll just follow it up with
Hey,
a little
but
bit of yogurt.
there's some that like straight up tastes like fucking Dockweiler
water,
Beach.
bro.
You
That's
know what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, dude.
And then there's some where it's like tasteless. What?
Uh-huh.
Man, give me another scoop. You know what I'm saying? But
I just grab it dry and I'll let it soak in water and then I'll throw like a little bit of lime juice in it and then once I blend it up, I'll throw like one
nah,
couple
you
pieces of
tapped in.
pineapple,
I didn't
bro.
get with you, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm trying to figure
that's
my
the
life
secret.
out.
Throw a little bit of pineapple in that shit, and then put that bitch in a jar, get a little scoop of that, follow it up with some yogurt, and it never happened. It's fine.
Yeah, because I started my day on like just bullshit. Like, I had a cup of water, but beyond that, I'm already off like half of a sugar-free Red Bull. And I'm hearing that aspartame does more damage for you than actual sugar. It's really just about like moderating yourself with sugar ain't a problem. But I don't know if we gonna make this all about health talk. But I definitely
I'm
want to
here
tap
for it.
into the.
You want one of these, bro?
they're kind of looking appetizing at this point. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The Yeasty Boys definitely looked great.
I mean, I feel like
Throw some of that shit on a bagel.
I feel
No.
like on a bagel.
No, I'll chase it maybe with the bagel, but like I'm not gonna put that with cream cheese.
All right, I'm gonna do this because I said I would. I don't. This is really unappetizing to me.
No, that looks awful.
This
I'm
looks a
gonna
little more
front.
like a fish. This looks this really. Cat told me.
It's grilled though. It got the little grill marks on it.
Cat compared it to cat food, and I can't get that out of my head. When I smell that can, I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna have one. I'm just gonna eat this. Making me a
That right
fork.
now.
Are you-
I feel like you're
Jason,
not gonna make me want to eat it.
Jason, will you please grab me a fork?
Yes.
And what else is going on, Blazzy, while we wait for these forks to arrive?
You know, I'm just finding the time to have some fun with my dog right here too. So you know what I'm saying, he invited me, and you know, shout out to you for helping out, mitigate everything. Or your assistant?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's been very helpful. And like, hey, tomorrow, right? Well, you know, this is your slot. So, but no, just to say that, like,
that's on it. Yeah,
no, like
enough.
I respect and I appreciate the organization. It's dope. You know what I mean? I love coming. to
Listen,
different
you're a
offices
person
like
that has employees, right?
Yeah.
You have to understand that, like, when someone like is actually attentive to their job, it's you
Yeah.
notice it. There's two things that I notice. Is one is just someone that's pleasant to be around is
Yeah.
a huge bonus for me.
Always.
A good attitude,
Always.
That's just like 9/10 of the fucking shit, right?
Yeah.
Personality higher. Number two,
Yeah, for sure.
if they pay attention to fucking, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, but just about how about pay attention to details and finish a task, and
Yeah.
don't come at me and be like, I don't know where to buy a stapler. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, literally.
Figure it out. Don't come to me with like. Like, if I know how to do it, you know how to do it.
Exactly.
I'm not asking you to write me a goddamn fucking novel or paint a picture. I'm asking you to go figure out, go get me a sawhorse.
Yeah.
Don't ask me where to get it.
So now
Just
it's
go get
like
it.
so now it's like second nature. Like you could smell it on someone in like 5 minutes if you want to work with them or not.
I don't know about that.
Maybe 5 days or 5 months.
Well, no, I know pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You know in the first couple tasks what's happening.
Yeah.
When you set them on something, they're like,
Yeah.
You know, like it's like it's just a
So-
different.
So
There's people that want to get shit done, and then people that want to bitch.
Yeah.
And there's two different camps.
So I had an interesting way of hiring my first ever employee.
Yeah.
I thought I was supposed to go like the corporate like route, right? So what I had like 6 fools do that just followed me on Instagram was I had them all take IQ tests.
That's hard.
And the best IQ test, he kind of reminded me just like you, right? And he was so confused and upset that that's how he got the job. He's like, really? You know, like I also do, you know, I can show you the other stuff that I do. I'm like, bro, like you won. We locked in, my boy. You just like off the back smart. You know what I mean? As long as you got high IQ, I mean, you could be an idiot and still have great IQ. You know, it's just problem solving abilities. Why are you that surprised?
It was hilarious.
Listen, you could be smart and lazy.
For sure.
You could be smart and have a badass shitty attitude.
Yeah.
You could also have a high IQ and just be a complete fucking asshole. So
Yeah, he didn't stick around too long. He's there for years. Shout out James.
okay, so I had my first
What
sardine.
the hell? These are like silver. I'm sorry.
No, do your thing.
yeah.
I had a sardine.
Oh, here.
It's
Show 'em.
fine.
It's not bad.
Again,
Spicy.
it's okay. I just
fork?
no. Wait, take one of these forks.
These napkins don't want to make a mess on this.
What
On
did
this
you have a
blanket.
sardine? I don't know.
I did have a sardine.
Y'all borrowed
And I
that
actually
one
kind of
right
liked
there.
it.
I don't know.
Thank
I just
you.
don't. I don't know if it's something I want to continue
Just
doing.
somebody's phone right here.
I think it's yeah.
Oh shoot!
I don't really
It's like
love.
falling apart.
I don't
Did you
like-
eat this one?
Yeah, I had that one.
Okay,
Spicy.
I by like the hands, man. I'll be real.
I had the fish. What is it? The fish wife sardines.
This thing's kind
Yo.
of apart. Oh shit, my boy! What the hell, John?
No.
Look at this bitch. Hey, bro, we all pulled up early. I haven't seen you guys in a minute.
It's been a while.
How you been, bro?
Jahlil.
You want to have a
Nzinga.
sardine with us?
Man, you know,
I never had one, bro. My first one.
a little 10 fish.
This
jam.
is our first sardines. We're trying
You know
trying new
me.
things right now.
I really rock with the 10 fish, you know.
Oh, you like
I'm
10
known
fish.
to be in Sandro Pay. Chilling it, you know what I'm saying? On a real one. This is great.
You're in
You
San
got something about
Tropez.
no lemon, no crackers or nothing? What are you doing?
We got bagels. You want
Raw
bagel?
dogging it.
Lemons? You know lemons?
Yeah, we got lemons and Yeasty Boy
Yeah.
bagels.
Hey, actually, you know what? Before I tap in on this, just let me know some sardine etiquette. You know what I'm
So-
saying? Like, how do I approach it? Am I just raw dogging this right now? Am I
You're-
drinking milk out the carton?
You're going straight out the cart. No, you're going from the tit right now.
Pause.
You're going from the tit. No, tits are okay.
Oh, tip.
Yeah,
Excuse
tit,
me.
like
tit.
straight from
No.
the titty.
Tit, the tit.
Okay.
Yeah, straight from the source.
Whoa,
type.
whoa, hey, yo.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yo,
Tits are cool.
yo.
oh, tip.
That's what they're into. you
Boobs
know?
are dope.
Hey, but look, put that back. You don't want to put that on the napkin like that. That's
All right, cool. It's on top of it.
you
Now.
want to get it in that oil. You know that oil is good for you. You know what I'm saying? With that rock, that's where it came from. You know what I'm saying?
Ja.
All right, cool.
Mike. There you
Like,
go. Mike.
all right, man. Where's the salt and pepper? You sprinkle that on there a little bit, a little lemon.
For sure, some in the
Top of
kitchen.
the cracker. Wham.
Going for
We
it. dude.
forgot we didn't bring crackers. We just went straight.
We just went and
sardine.
raw dog it. Fuck it, it's protein.
I don't know.
Yeah,
If,
this is an amateur setup in here. What did I walk into?
What you mean, bro? Hey, I be coming in here thinking like, damn, the homie has his own podcast. That's hard. That's dope to me.
We weren't coming at the podcast. We were coming at your sardine setup.
Oh shit. Okay.
This is nice trip. Let me get down.
All right. So what do I just? Should I just put the lemon inside or should I?
Put it in there. Let it
yeah,
rock.
lemon that shit up.
There you go. Get right. Let me see what y'all got. Exotic shit in here. Okay, we got the olive oil. Let's get it.
I
Smoked
ain't gonna lie,
one.
that was kind of
That's the
gas.
smoked one.
I
I didn't mind it at all.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Get out. You're not into it?
had one.
You weren't feeling it.
I had one.
I'm not feeling it, but I'm also not excited. Like I'm not like, oh, I need more of that. You know what I mean?
Man.
If I had it on a cracker or a piece of bread, maybe, but like it tastes like a
Maybe lemon, bro.
tastes like fish. I don't know. I don't. Wow, look at that. Let me give me a lemon. What is
He's
the
making
lemon?
this shit look good.
I know he's kind of selling it to me right now. He's selling it. He's really,
He's like, where's the
look at
crackers at?
He's
No,
going
that shit looks gas when he's doing
He's
it.
like, come on. You got a grill around?
Yeah, he sold it. Now I'm
Not gonna
trying
lie,
to-
kind of.
You got elevated down right there. Elevation.
I don't think I'll eat this like on a Saturday.
Elevation.
But like,
requires
if I come
separation.
across it, as long as like you want sardine, I'll for sure take one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be a superfood. It's supposed to be really good for you.
And these are
Omega
Trader
3s.
Joe's. No offense to Trader Joe's, but you know, it ain't the top.
Those ain't Trader Joe's.
Definitely ain't
Those
the
are
top.
good ones. Those are
the
fish
top.
ones.
Those
Those
silver right
those
here,
ones
bro.
are like the cool
Shit
ones that he
shiny.
got. These are
Yeah.
the Trader Joe's right here.
Yeah, the Trader Joe's, it wasn't bad, but it ain't the top.
There's I definitely
What's the
had
top?
that for sure.
How is like, what's the top of the top? Do I
Top
go to
for me?
Erewhon for that or something like that?
Good packaging.
Oh, that yeah.
Great packaging.
Goes a long way with me. Fish wife.
Great packaging.
Sardines and hot peppers. Free plug.
Fish
Yeah.
wife?
Crazy.
Fish wife.
Ooh.
Who be fucking those up?
I don't know about that.
That's that tin you're eating
Oh,
right
okay.
there.
Who be getting that
That was,
with
that was delicious.
the fish wife name was
Shout out to
crazy.
them, man.
I don't know if I want my wife too fishy.
Oh my god.
You know, I don't know if I'm with that. I don't know if I'm promoting that at all. I'm not with that. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not
You
doing
think
that.
fish like consumption's like it could be an issue?
No, not for the lady, but smelling like that. You know,
Oh
promoting,
yeah, deeper
promoting a
problems,
fish-like
brother. I'm not
odor.
even gonna get. You know, you
A fish wife, guys. A fish wife is an old. It's an old term
Okay,
for probably the wife of a fisherman. Let's look it up.
I don't think he wants that either, though.
Hold on,
Does
hold
he
on.
want
Before we get into the weeds
Does a
here,
fisherman want a fish? A fish?
this has nothing to do with
yeah, honestly,
hygiene.
if I'm a fisherman, man, baby, get over here on this boat. You know what I'm saying?
You want him to be a fish?
Yeah. I'm gonna need to peel these shrimps right here.
Let's go. He's eating the fish.
But I don't really eat fish
Can
like
you look?
that. You
Can
know?
someone in
It's a woman who sells fish, but it's also a term for
Probably.
a vulgar, abusive woman?
See, I'm not with this.
You were right. You were
I'm
right.
not with-
I
Let's
agree.
go. You don't
my
want
man,
that.
Okay, I
Why
think
do
you're being
I
for
ever
real.
doubt? I should have learned by now to not doubt you. I should not learn to doubt this man. You're
Yeah.
fucking right. I don't want to be
Who
any. I don't
pointed
want to
at
be near.
the
I don't
lady
wanna
was
fish-
like,
I don't
"You're
need
a
a fish wife in
fishy
my life."
woman.
Yeah, right. Gave her that name, right?
Fishy.
Fish wife. That's
You a
I-
fish wife,
You are
baby.
now fish wife.
Fish wife. I don't know why that like turns into like abuse. Like how does that
Yeah,
correlate,
like
you know?
you get slapped with a fish, bro. I don't know. You know, someone throws a sardine at you one day,
It's like
like, oh,
saying,
you a fish
That's an
one.
interesting correlation for sure.
Yeah, I for sure need to chase this with a water bottle though.
What's
or
the?
something?
You usually have this with a nice,
fat ass piece.
You know, you're a man of culture,
nice
bro. I
spritz.
see your Instagram.
A nice
Hold on.
spritz.
What I want to get at, I see you. Like you
The Instagram's
know,
not real life.
you be making it real life shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some of us
Like,
know it's real life.
okay,
It's
but
but it ain't real.
look, but look, like I was like, is water appropriate? Do I get something acidic? You know what I mean? Like you just drink beer with this? You feel me? Like, what do you do with this?
At the end of the day, right? This is your life. You can do what you want, and I promote comfortability. But for me, my personal take, I need a spritz with that. A spritz for sure.
Spritz is the carbonated water.
Spritz summer.
This should have never given you a passport, man.
Spritz summer.
God damn it! What the fuck?
summer?
This guy. I need a spritz with that. He's like,
That's honestly such a fire just
need
like
a spritz.
request.
What's the
I'm gonna have to add that to the vocabulary, bro.
You peep my resort
I
core?
don't even know how to pronounce that.
You're
Halali?
really-
That's the resort core right there.
Seasons.
We're getting into the resort core. I was already doing it. but they
Resort
gave
core's
it- they gave it a
insane. Nah,
name.
you started.
I was
that
already
shit.
doing it. I swear I was already doing it, but they gave it a name.
Resort core.
You just go to the nice places. You always go grab a sweater, shit like that.
Yeah.
And the whole closet is just full.
No,
of
there's
it's all that.
There's a whole. I was talking to someone who's doing the merch for one of those resorts.
Yeah.
and it's a business. It's
Yo,
no
because the
joke.
resorts are now knowing that
Yep.
they need to hire Blazzy.
Yep.
They need it. You know, you
Yep.
might need to go holler at
Yeah.
the
Let's
Ritz
get the
and be
merch shop, yeah.
Let's get to the chicken.
So I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was in Texas last year. We were at like some
Thank you, bro.
shaken down motel, but they had a gift shop. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It was just like their shirts, and it's like there's a
bussin'.
market for something, you know. But it's like definitely Four Seasons. Like they could,
Well, what they're selling
you know,
is memories, right?
Intercontinental merch. 2025 Blazzy. I don't know.
I think
mic drop.
I know
Listen,
that that's a hit, but
They're selling a memory.
They're selling
and they're
memories.
also giving you a very subtle, not so subtle flex, and being like, "I go places,
but
I have a passport."
But the great part about
been
Resort
here.
Core, right?
I have
is
means.
You could go to the Motel 6. If the hat's fire, the hat's fire.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about it because it's tied to an establishment, right?
Yeah.
And we're all under consumerism. So at that point, the barometer isn't there anymore. You can wear anything. I could go wear the 7-Eleven hat because I'm the guy.
The IKEA bucket hats.
Done. I don't know if I
fire.
could go that far, but
That far? They're
That's
kind of
the-
tight.
You're not coming Puma with that.
Here's the
I
lesson.
think I could not do that.
Here's the lesson.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
Here's a lesson to be learned, right?
What's up?
The item that the person's wearing is defined by the person wearing it. So
Oh, yeah.
if Pharrell decides to
Yeah.
put a fucking Costco hot dog hat on his head,
Thank you.
it's gonna set a wave because he wore it. If that's the guy you look up to, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, that I'm not telling you guys anything you don't know. Anyways, sidebar. Ja, what's been going on? You've been traveling. I just saw you in the van. The Vans thing came to life.
Man, that was
You're-
crazy.
what?
I was up there with Travis Barker. I saw that. I was up there
That's right.
with
Oh
Henry
my God.
Rollins.
You guys don't know about this
Legends.
guy. You don't know about Dr. Nipples, do you?
What?
Dr.
shit.
Dr. Nipples is here.
Dr.
You
Nipples
don't know
is
about the
here?
What the hell?
lore. You guys don't know.
Bro.
Here's the thing.
Do I interrupt?
No, you
Nah,
can,
you're here.
I don't even know this room, but you can sit on the couch. Where
No, there's we got.
it's Dr.
we got-
Nipples.
yeah.
For
You
people,
can share a mic, bro.
Bro, I'm already past
Yo,
like my time,
what?
but I can get the fuck up out of here.
No, we gotta say Dr. Nipples. I'm just gonna get. Let me just preface
For the
this.
record, I said, "Yo, what?"
Here's the thing. This Blazzy Ja. I was explaining to. Okay, what are you guys doing? We're having a show. You're shaking hands.
Get a business meeting.
This is a television show.
I stand up. I don't,
Have some fucking decorum.
I
Listen to
don't
me.
sit down when people shake my hand. I gotta
Listen to
stand
me.
up.
Here's the purpose of this marathon. It could be a living wake for this show that I might put to bed. I might put it out of its misery.
I'm not hearing none of that. We're not going
Yeah,
nowhere.
don't
People
do
are
that.
still here.
Don't
That's
do
one.
that.
That's one. Number two,
It's not gonna happen.
maybe
Don't
this is a Hail Mary to keep the show going for another year and a half or 2 years.
bro.
Okay. Number three,
Don't put a number on it.
the third purpose for this is, you know what? I took a little bit. I had a few weeks off, and I just, it's fun to see you guys. I love hanging
Yeah,
out
it's
with you
a
guys.
vibe.
Yeah,
It's
what? Hell
you know,
yeah.
like I like hanging with you guys. Some of us off the mic, on the mic, business interests. We're all interconnected. We all do
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
I do
Facts.
business with Blazzy. We have all kinds of
Facts.
secret things happening with Jod that he doesn't even know about yet. Giuliano's just like, for me, an avatar for freckles. So like, I'm just,
Yo.
God damn, that sucks, bro.
no. It's great to hang with you guys, but I'm a busy guy. Sometimes it's the only way I get to hang out.
Yeah.
I got to make a show to hang out with people.
Exactly. And
know
I
what I
think, honestly, and this is
That's
a
a
dream
really good-
blunt
that's a great smart
rotation.
idea.
Just for the simple fact that, like, all of us, we have full time. We do overtime for our jobs. You know what I'm saying? There's no one that's gonna
Facts.
do it but us. So it's like it is hard to get. All
It's
of us in the
extremely hard.
same
It's
room. You
extremely
feel
hard to
me?
do that.
It's
It's
like
extremely
You got to
but
give
it's
people
always
a
blessing.
purpose.
Yeah, and it always feels good to kind of like leave that time. It's like I see y'all like, maybe we're not like blood cousins like that, but at least the same way as I see my cousins, where
Yeah.
it's like I could see them 9 months from now, like how
And
you
it's
been,
still the same vibe,
how
too.
you been,
You lock right in.
Yeah, it's not the world's biggest like, you know what I mean, but it's all love.
Always.
No matter
Always.
what the gap is in between,
This
it's
reminds
like
me. Let me ask you guys something. Do you guys find that? I find it hard to maintain. Like, I find it hard to consistently make plans with people because I'm always thinking about everything else that's going on in my life. And sometimes I spend a few weeks and I'm like, damn, I haven't had dinner with anybody. I haven't even called anybody because I'm just like, in the fucking in the machine.
Well, I tell everybody the same thing.
Reminders.
Only got plans to make money, so you gotta plan around that.
Well, yeah, it's kind of no. I feel you though.
Sometimes you gotta kill
After
two
a while,
birds.
That's the
that
only
should be
plan
getting
on making
old.
money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm going
through.
money get old.
Listen, bro, going through that right now.
It's getting old.
Yes,
Get out the way.
bro. I'm for real.
Get out the way then. Let
Bro,
the
it
little
ain't
homies,
about- bro, look,
let the little
no,
homies that want to
I
eat.
do.
Get out the way. Quit complaining.
I do.
Hey, that's a rich man problem. Hear this? I don't condone rich man problems.
Look.
We're out here working hard, and we're blessed to have the opportunity.
No, we are. Listen,
I
what I'm
agree, I
trying,
agree.
what I'm trying to give y'all is, look, my whole life I'm a robot. You know what I'm saying? We only linking up for business. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
Right hand.
We're
Excuse
it's
me.
linear.
I had it what he was saying.
It's
wrong.
linear, but look, you're gonna get me passionate about it just because I spend my whole life just doing this to the point it does affect my social life. You know what I mean? I have no social life,
Well,
brother.
no. I think
What?
that no. We chose things that we love, and
we're blessed to work, and we're not deep frying
that has a
nothing.
social.
But here's the
ecosystem.
difference. Here's the difference. You got a wifey at home. Do you have a partner?
No,
That's the difference. When you're a working
Get your-
man and you don't have a partner,
That's
you
crazy.
get lost in the fucking ether.
Yeah, you
you're
get
out here.
lost in the
You're
sauce.
fucking on date. You're doing this like
Here's the
you
thing, though. Here's the thing, though. Where am I gonna find her? I don't have the time to find her. Am I gonna go on Instagram?
All right, listen, you
She
want
crowd chasing.
Listen. Do you want
I'm in
a
a tough
solution
I gotta
or do you
pick
want to
up-
complain?
I gotta
Do
pick
you
up.
want a solution?
I
or
want
do
to
you
hear a
complain?
solution. Yeah, I wanna
My
hear.
solution is I gotta pick up an apple for her at fucking Northgate.
It hasn't been
at
working.
Walmart.
It's
I
not
haven't
working.
tried it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the only
so
way I've
he's got a
accepted
solution he
it,
hasn't
I got a
tried.
plan, bro. I got a plan. I just need to find some time, my boy.
You got to get out.
But look, I just drive behind her and be like, hey, you dropped this. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the kind of.
has that ever worked? You
I never tried it. You know what I'm saying?
Blazzy
I
has
seen
a
it in
whole
the-
meet cute scenario where he picks up an apple for a person.
Yeah,
and puts it in her cart.
He taps her. Is like, look, you dropped that.
He gets maced.
Listen, we've all seen it out on the movies. Why can't we experience that?
Because the movie's not real, buddy.
Okay, well, we gonna make it real. We've done it before. In other aspects, let's do it with love.
I'm not mad at that. Honestly, like I wanted to say something to that.
He's old school. He wants to meet a girl the old fashioned way.
When all that
I gotta
shit-
get out of here, boys.
I don't like online dating.
I got Skadook.
Okay, my
Look,
guy.
name my man's lead.
No, bro, Dr. Nipples.
It got deplorable real quick.
I was the first one in here, you know.
Start talking about apple dropping.
Dude, all right, bro. Pleasure meeting
Great
you.
meeting you, dog. So you so much put me onto the sardines. I'm honestly gonna
Should we
incorporate
clear the fish off the table now? Are you guys
Yes.
done? Okay, real quick, Dr. Nipples.
Good to see you, Alex.
It's really good to see you.
Yes.
I want to make sure that you're here when Heavy's here. Do you guys know about? You guys don't know about the Dr. Nipples Heavy lore. Have you ever met Heavy? No. He's the worst guy in the world. He's coming on the show. He's the best. He's like the heel of this show. He's the only guy that's got me angry enough to say, "I need you to come downstairs with me right now."
Whoa.
And you know I'm a very chill guy.
Man.
He got me there. Many years ago.
Okay, I thought this was recent. I was like, he's coming
this,
back?
This back in the no.
Y'all wanna run
It's
that
fine.
back?
It's all good. It's all good with him. But this is back in the Maddie days. It's a whole thing. Dr. Nipples, he came on as a piercer to pierce Maddie's nipple on the show.
Okay.
During that whole process, it was brought to light that he's a board certified therapist.
Psychotherapist.
He's a psychotherapist.
And Heavy was absolutely repulsive.
In what manner?
He was just
Elaborate.
obnoxious, insincere. He was screaming. He was
so he
over
was
the
a
top.
psycho.
He was like this, trying to steal the thunder, take all the attention. So I started calling him out.
Okay.
And then that's how it all unfolded.
There you go. Good
Yeah.
man. Good man. Hold us
that's
accountable.
And that's Dr. Nipples.
Yes,
But
that's
what
what
I'm going to
happened.
do, when Paulie comes back on, I'm going to have you get back. I'm going to send you back to the couch.
Send me back.
Because I want to make sure that you're here when Heavy's here so you can mediate.
I got nowhere to be today, Alex.
Okay.
I'm all yours.
Okay, then I want, and
And
also,
on the couch, he's gonna come and sit down like, so good to see you, Doc.
yeah, I love that he's on the couch. And also, if you ever feel the need to step in and psychoanalyze somebody as a board certified therapist,
Let's go.
Non-practicing, by the way, but
non-practicing.
No, but you be in it.
But I went to school. I've been in therapy for 20 years.
What do you think
mean,
about
that's
what do you think
doing it.
about
That's doing
Blazzy's Apple fantasy? What do you think about that?
Do you think it's possible?
I miss a lot of that.
So let me share with you.
He
So
said, let me elaborate.
I am over the superficial dating spectrum that's hosted on Instagram. I think it's it's just superficial, right? You know what I'm saying? I want to find someone authentically.
You're
I'm a
saying
busy
you
guy.
don't want a girl wearing Spanx and Lion King makeup with a gold stripe down the middle of her nose? That's not what you're into?
Chill.
Bro, I used to. That's all I was into, bro. It was a disease. I was a deviant. You know what I mean? But you know what? I found God. I'm gonna keep real with you. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Amen.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm just, we already tried that route. You know what I mean? The only way we could find like this true love, I feel, at least for, and maybe I'm just thinking too much about it, but I just want to run into an individual. You meet them through a friend. This is kind of the
Something
way.
more organically.
Yes.
You're not forcing it.
Organic is the best way.
Picking up an organic apple off the floor for her that she had dropped, ma'am.
What's
You
the
dropped
what's the
this?
symbolism of an
locked in
apple?
this-
Adam and
Hey,
Eve.
Hey, orange,
The
bro.
forbidden fruit.
The forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
Hey, she dropped some paper towels.
There's a reason why he picked an apple.
Yeah,
I think
right,
so.
let's
It's
talk about
taboo.
it.
There are no
Yeah.
mistakes, Blazzy. There's no mistakes.
Yeah.
No
You trying to
mistakes.
crash out? Is that what you're trying to do?
Never that.
Because when he picked up that apple, he crashed out.
How did you meet your lady?
Actually, a lot like Blazzy was.
See?
Never.
So I met my.
So why you
lady.
hating on my dream, bro?
I'm not. I said I was with it.
Okay, good look.
We love romance.
The apple
Okay.
was a little wacky though. You could. There's a lot of other things you can say she dropped. I like
paper
this-
towels.
Anything
Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Your PlayStation.
right there.
So that's the step. There has to be something dropped, and you intervene.
Well,
So, 'cause then you
maybe
get
I'm
to
saving her from like someone stealing her purse.
that's a good one.
Captain?
You can
You know what
become
I mean?
heroic.
Captain
Captain?
Blazzy? The captain's here?
Captain?
Captain Blazzy.
Hey,
Chivalry is not dead, apparently.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that.
That's the only like way in my head I could like make it make sense.
No.
I'm like also somewhere on the spectrum, so I'm very much somebody that like has to like no, I'm like pigeonholed. Like I have tunnel vision.
Do you
Like,
think you're in a position and ready in your life to be in a relationship?
No, I don't think that anyone could.
That's honest.
I
No.
it's always becomes a time thing, and as Hispanics, like we have like big ass hearts, right? Like we can't stop loving, and what ends up happening 9 times out of 10, it goes from 6 days work week to 3 days, 2 days. Man, just call me,
It takes up
You
all
know,
your time.
brother. What? Come on,
You
like
gotta find somebody that respects the trap.
Yeah,
respects the trenches.
yeah.
Because my lady respects the trenches.
And you
She
gonna
knows
meet
that
them?
Me being there provides this for us. Like,
I ain't gonna meet them
I
at
gotta
Bossa
get that.
Nova. You know what I'm saying?
you do have to upgrade the spot you're at for sure.
Yeah.
Use that passport. Do interesting.
Passport. I'm not doing no passport, bro. Shit.
Don't use that passport in that way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can go meet something in a very beautiful place and have things in common because you tailor in the situation.
But I don't mean to thicken the plot or make it more difficult. But
Yes,
I
you
want her to be either from like somewhere between really like LA County and really like Southeast LA. I want to like be able to relate to her on going to Knott's Berry Farm growing
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
or
you got a lot of desires, bro. Like you got a lot of.
talking about like 1,000 possible
he's
women.
got some non-negotiables. That's healthy.
Yeah, your non-negotiables are so specific, though, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
you could be
you're
high, you got-
closing the
you know.
window, like
Wear what you want, ain't tripping on all that. You just gotta be like, I gotta find you like this. You gotta be my baby like that.
You
know?
got to drop an apple, and you have to go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yes.
gotta be. You gotta.
Yeah,
let him-
what the
you gotta-
fuck?
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Why does the plot keep thinking it?
Hold no. Hold on. You gotta go
I
into
need
the
that
green
already.
room. He's in the green room. Dr. Nipples.
Am I out? Am I staying?
How long? It depends.
Polly's going to be sitting down with us.
All
for
he
a
needs to
second?
come say hi. He's a very busy man. He's making sanguidos around the city.
Got it. Yeah.
My bad. Also,
Don't worry, he's
could
not going anywhere.
You
He's
give me
here
a
the whole
wink
time.
when it's time to go.
What's
Or so
that?
you give me like a wink when it's time to go.